It's just also funny when you
Hope it not so you're still
or you said it where I make money on like buy a pack of 100 stickers.
No.
20 cents a sticker.
I said that
for $2. You don't and also
get change because I thought it would make thematic sense. And then that's why I changed. But in my mind, it like slightly different.
Listen, already proud, already standing. It's an excellent idea.
Inverted and like someone makes me point that out and I'm just like color here. So like if you go in your phone and invert color, like it's so easy. Yeah. No, yes, color. Yes.
I'm not or at least hard ones. So it's crazy.
Nice one. You can get the lunch later.
There's just another piece of metal. That's all at the same time.
Excuse me.
Yeah, Dead Man's Party started blowing up.
Oh. Can I mute? Oh, I can't mute from here. Oh, wait, yeah, I can. Okay.
Have you been over to the Automatic Museum yet?
No.
Check it out.
Isn't it like some far-flung part of town?
It's like 10 minutes from my house.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's like in Peachtree Industrial near 285.
Oh, I do need to go check it out.
It's pretty close here.
Yeah, I got like 6 puppets on display, and my normal like puppet show swag out. So.
All right, we're gonna go ahead and get started. Thanks everybody for showing up to our Indie Toy Spotlight panel. I'm sorry we're in a Caesar room, so thanks everybody for standing back. It's great. My name is Bill Murphy from Fresh Monkey Fiction and Big Bad Workshop. So we're gonna sit here for a little bit, and we've got some great panelists here. We're gonna talk about some of the products we're doing, little things like that. I'm gonna let everybody introduce themselves real quick. Let me know if you can hear me. I'm losing my voice, so I apologize. I'll go this way. Mike.
Mike from Big Bad Workshop and Big Bad Toy Store. My name is Jason Bienvenu. I'm also losing my voice, but I'm not apologizing for it. I am the creative director of Spero. That's all I have.
I'm Chris Scott. I am the head of Grindhouse Toys.
And I'm Brandon Michael Parker of Manor Monster Studios.
That's my boy.
There we go.
This is the content.
Yes. Everybody here has booths at the show, so please, after this, if you haven't already, come and check out everyone already. All right, we're gonna go ahead and kick it off here real quick. Okay, what is
That right there is a golden button. Oh, I found it at the office. I thought it looked really powerful. Figured, hey, why not bring it to Toylanta? What do you guys think?
Yeah! Press it!
No, Diddy.
All right, so not very exciting, but okay, we'll get back into it. Okay, so we'll get going. Oh, I got a little figure there, so that's right. Okay, I'm gonna kick us off on the Fresh Monkey Fiction front. Yeah, so for those who don't know, we make some action figures. We've got lines like Naughty or Nice. We start out with the line of Heroes. We also do World of Eagle Force. We're partnering with Big Bad Workshop and Big Bad Toy Store and Operation Monster Force. Some of the stuff we've got going on right now. We launched a Kickstarter for our Long Lost Heroes collection. So that's going on now. So it started this week with Toy Otter Toys. So if you are not following Jason on Twitter, please do. He's got some amazing work there. He's spoken all of these figures here. So we've got this line going on right now. We've got some interesting stretch goals going on. So we've got Dick, Arthur, Rendell, Kevin Matchstick. We're doing there's some hedge ninjas there. Anybody needs those? We've got Savage and Knock the Dragon, Howl of Fire from Tim Seeley. We're reissuing our Rocketeer along with Betty. So that's going on right now. It goes for the next 3 weeks. So please help us get this thing across the finish line. It's something that we've been wanting to do for a while, ever since we did wave 1. So we're kind of excited to kind of get this going. As part of that, we have this mystery figure that we're going to reveal here for the show. So this is our stretch goal. And let's see, I guess we can talk about what this is. So this is our second stretch goal, and it's going to be Tarzan.
Whoa.
Yeah. We're working with the borough's estate. So this is our number 2 stretch goal. So if we hit our targets, we'll get this figure going. Let's see. All right, now we're going to talk a little bit about Big Bad Workshop. So I don't know if any of you guys saw the movie, but I've been able to, thanks to Big Bad Toy Store, join the Big Bad Workshop team. So we've kicked off now officially Big Bad Workshop. Please follow us on Facebook and Instagram. We're going to continue to do great things like Operation Monster Force. So if you've been at our booth, come check out that. We've got our exclusive there. We're going to be doing a bunch of other collaboration projects, all sorts of other things. We're super excited about kicking this off. Mike, do you want to talk a little bit about Workshop at all?
Not especially.
So I was nice enough to get, Mike has been at Toy Store for 10 years, has just recently joined the Workshop team. So he's bringing all of the Toy Store expertise. I'm bringing in stuff from Fresh Monkey. So we have a lot of really cool stuff planned in the works, especially early next year. Multiple ways, like I said, of Monster Force are coming. We're doing Soldiers of Fortune. So we launched, our Fresh Monkey Fiction line through Workshop. So we got like a lot of really cool things happening as we kick off Workshop. You want to talk for a second?
No.
That's not too bad.
The Big Bad Workshop segment of Big Bad Toy Store has been in development for quite some time. And it's really cool to see it actually launch now, and we're going to have an incredible year. There's a lot of product that's going to be coming out. Please do follow us on social. If you do, you'll probably get a response from Bill Wright. We're a very small team. We want to be accessible and available to our parents. Thanks.
Yeah, and we've got, you can see down the booth, we've got test shot for Operation Monster Force. So if you follow us over the next month, then you can win next year. So, yeah, so let's see. All right, so this is our first big announcement for Workshop. So we just talked about long box heroes. That's traditionally been a retro line. What we are introducing now, long box heroes prestige. So this is our 112 line. So we're really excited about this. We've got a bunch of cool heroes. So if for those who aren't familiar, like Longbox is from the comic book world. So if you're like, what is Longbox? That's where people store their comic books. So a lot of these things, just like on our retro line, will come from various comic book entities, those kind of things as well. So we're super excited about that. So our first figure for that is the tape. So yeah, we've been working on this for a while. This is the first tick figure in the 12th. I think the last one that came out was about 15 years ago. So we were happy to work with Ben, and we've got some other characters planned in this world as well. But we're really excited to kind of, debut him here. He kind of comes with his tie. He comes with a few alternate head sculpts opposed here of him. Giant Dinosaur is not coming with him, but none of the buildings are coming either. Yeah, we've got a lot of articulation. He'll be 112, 6-inch, but maybe a little taller, than a normal 6-inch figure. But we're going to have him, we've got a prototype downstairs, so we're going to bring him out after the panel. If you want to come by and check him out. Yeah, so let's see. Okay, so yeah, so the pre-order's coming soon. Don't quite know when yet, but you can see he's got like his tie, his, what's it, crime fight? Yeah. A few different expressions, a few different hands. Look how much articulation. We packed a lot kind of into this. yeah, I can pause real quick if anybody's got any questions about this or anything else that's coming up for Steve. We got. Oh, got that.
Will be various characters from the
Yeah, so,
universe, which is-
yeah, we're gonna try to do a few more. Yeah, so that's plan two with this line. We will, we'll launch like one at a time, but we'll probably see like multiple characters kind of come through. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, what are we about to do?
Ticked pre-order right now.
Now, so you can pre-order now, at Big Bad. So now we know what to do. I wish we made it point. Anyway, now, so, yeah, so I think
That's a great deal. $40 is a good deal.
yeah, so, that's a cool button. All right, so the next character on the line is going to be the Rocketeer. The Rocketeers have a lot of great figures already, and I have them all because I'm a huge Rocketeer fan, but this is the first one where he has his shoulder pads. So this is like traditionally Dave Stevens room shoulder pads, we're going to bring him in with that. And then to complement the Rocketeer, he needs some bagging.
Oh, wow.
We're bringing in Black Phantom and Onslaught Troopers. If you guys, again, got Long Lost Heroes Wave 1, some of these guys were in that assortment as well, so we're going to bring them in 12 scale, and so you can have some baggage. All right, next thing for Operation Monster Force. This is our Phantom Corps Con exclusive. Some of you have come by the booth already. Mike, you want to talk about this for a little bit?
Yeah, for those of you that have so far, thank you very much. This is a different concept. What we're doing is we're offering a pre-order convention exclusive. So we're traveling a little bit around the convention season here coming up. We're doing Joe Fest up next, and we'll be at Legion's Con in November. And we did a show in January. So the way to get this is to come and visit our booth, and we will drop it in your BBTS account. It's that simple. It acts like any other pre-order in your account.
Awesome. Yeah, so if you can't, the next show we're going to be at is what? That's correct. And then we have our Lieutenant Caribbean Eraser, Oscillate Optimized version. This is actually exclusively brought here to the show. So if you haven't come by, please do. You can pick him up. And then we will have him also on Big Bad Toy Store at a future date as well. All right. And these are some things in our development, but I'm going to hand it off to you,
Go back.
Hey guys, like I said, I'm Chris from Grindhouse Toys. I have a new toy line that I've been showing down there. If you guys haven't gone by the booth, come by, check it out. It's a lot of fun. I've had a lot of fun making it. I hope you guys can appreciate all the fun that's going on with it. Let's see what we got. So World War Help. This is the logo. It's also going to be a figure stand as well with the figures. I've got the prototype down there, marker. We sculpted it. Brian Sauer did the artwork on it. Little mix, a little Brian Sauer, little Tim Barron art in there. You guys saw the Sergeant Spectre poster I had back there. That's some of the fire from that in the hell. I wanted something that kind of just matched up with the old school, go to the video store, finding some of these ridiculous horror movies, and I just feel like there's a lack of horror in our action figures. I know we get a lot of IP stuff, we get a lot of things like that, and especially not an O-ring. I mean, come on, how many O-rings do you have with their heads exploded? That can be now an option. So this is Sergeant Spectre. He is going to be clear, of course, but also glow in the dark. That's the goal right now. He will come with tons of accessories. That is the Devil's Piano, his haunted, Browning machine gun combo with a chainsaw and a bayonet. No little bayonet chainsaw like some certain ones have right now. big, ridiculous. He's also got a flamethrower, because of course you gotta kill zombies and other things, ghosts. This guy's pretty much like Rambo. Can't talk, and it kind of shows up when he wants to. Does a lot of damage, but this poor team has to tote around all his gear until he pops back up. That's our inspector. Here is one of the pack outs with the corpse. This is our first figure from the Kickstarter that will be offered. There will be 5 initially offered in the Kickstarter on June 13th, which is Friday the 13th. Make sure it's the right way. He will come with tons of accessories. As you see, 2 different stands. That blood stand will be clear red, so it looks like a blood pool. As you can see, the bayonet snaps onto the M1 very well. And these are all just 3D prints right now, but how well it works now, once it gets factory produced, it's going to work great. There's some fun in there. There's a little bit of work on I have new blast effects. They're going to look better, but those will go on the guns. Those will be clear translucent, extra hands, blood effects, different heads, 3 different heads. You got the zombie, you got the skeleton, actually 2 zombies, different helmets. Lots of gear, because I'm an army builder myself, so if you're going to put a bunch of guys together, you don't want them all the same unless they're like bikers or something. I want them to have a little bit of variation. And also a fun little feature that we're working on is that chainsaw. The reason that grip comes out is because it will peg into the hands. Yes, very ridiculous. So yes, so this is an example of how the figures are going to be packed out. They're going to come with a lot of accessories. If anybody's got a Necromancer or Dread Trooper,
Yeah.
yes, you can see there's a lot of stuff in there, and I like a lot of accessories. Packaging, these are very rough right now. As you can see, Necromancer's making an appearance on the back of that. That's just to show kind of what the figure will look like on the back. This is a rough layout, but it's going to be something like this. This side, yes, will have the different character names and the different pictures like that, but right now we're also working on something. We have Mark Pennington doing artwork, who is the original G.I. Joe designer from 89 to 89, and also has worked on X-Men and Spawn back in the 90s. Amazing artist, amazing person. He's doing a full painted piece that will be a connecting spine for the different series one, so, which will be very fun. I believe that's my last. But yes.
I'm joking, I have left.
Well, Kickstarter does again, June 13th, Friday 13th, and hope you guys go first. Thank you guys.
So again, my name is Jason Bienvenu. I'm the art director of Spero. Animal Wares of the Kingdom is our flagship IP that I came up with a comic book first, and then we segued into action figures. So the idea behind them is an IP that came out after we, kids of the 80s and the 90s outgrew toys, and we just kind of missed it. So you see it now and you're like, man, it feels very familiar, but it's actually something that's brand new that you can collect with your kids and kind of pass on your hobby to. Our sculptors are Arlen Pelche, Dave Mitchell, James Carter, all Hasbro veterans. Our project manager is Dave Proctor, again Hasbro. And I do all the character designs as well as the paint masters, as well as Utama, who's our 2D artist. He also does the comic book for the series. If you're not familiar with the figures, they are essentially a Marvel Legends style articulation, and a little bit of G.I. Joe Classified mixed in. And our 2 main characters. So Pale is our He-Man, Kali is our Skeletor, and then we've got a supporting cast. But the standard bodies are, they pretty much have about like 25 to 27 points of articulation. And then the bigger bucks have a little less just because of how much real estate those arms take up into the body cavity. We did want to try to sneak in butterfly joints, but there just wasn't enough room inside the figure. And that's all I have. So they come in like a blister box case, and we did have a couple of people try to get this figure today. It is sold out today. We will have some tomorrow, so just kind of show up early in the morning. We've got, for the Kickstarter, we did 2 waves of figures, and then we do 2 subsequent waves after the Kickstarter. And then we started offering, I don't have photos of it, but we started offering additional bucks, so we've got a little bit beefier body than this. And we went into doing females, reptiles, a speedster buck, which is a little bit more linear than his standard body, as well as birds. So we'll be coming up with a bunch of different kind of body types and different animals throughout the next couple of years. That's pretty much it for Animal Warriors of the Kingdom. We have more than this at the booth, so please stop by. We're right across from Big Bad Toy Store. Yes, sir?
Yes, sir, I have a question about that wonderful purple figure in the
Sure.
upper corner there.
Yeah.
Is that a mongrel, I believe it's called?
His name is the Mongrel, but he's actually supposed to be a hyena.
Does he have jaw articulation?
He does have jaw articulation. So this is the first figure that's got jaw articulation. Going forward, if it makes sense, the figure will have jaw articulation. So all the reptiles have opening and closing jaws. We've got a rabbit that's got articulated ears, chameleon that's got a jaw that articulates, but his eyeballs also move as well. So we're trying to kind of put those fun little play features where they're practical. We actually designed the hyena with a static jaw, and in the factory, we actually asked them to add that articulation, and they did a really great job. So it kind of allowed it to become more of an army builder, so it's not just stuck in one position. So this is very, very much my baby. And then the next thing we're going to talk about is Dan Mitchell's baby, which is Bushido, Samurai versus Folklore. So the first wave is going to be a traditional samurai, blue oni, and then a homage bounty hunter. Each of them come with at least 2 different heads, as well as different hair pieces and helmets, masks, whatnot. And, at least 2 weapons. I feel like it's not lit. I feel like I sent, like the photos are too dark, but they're just absolutely packed with articulation. The articulation's a little bit more complex than the Animal Warriors. It's a little bit more similar to import toys, but not quite as complex. But you can expect a lot of really great articulation to come out of these. We're not going to offer these for pre-order until wave 1 of our newest Kickstarter arrives. So that way, in the Kickstarter, people can kind of get their stuff, and then we'll start offering pre-orders for that stuff afterwards. Any questions?
112?
These are going to be in scale with G.I. Joe classified, so all of the humans will essentially be about as tall as Dukes. The Onis will be notably tall. I think the Onis are a little bit closer to maybe 8 inches tall. They are wearing those wooden shoes, so, you know, if there's another Oni that's similar build and he doesn't have the shoes, he won't be as tall. But for the most part, they're 112 scale.
What kind of accessories are they coming with?
So the samurai, the red samurai will come with 2 swords, two removable sheaths, a helmet, a masked head. I think they each come with 4 hands. The Oni comes with 2 different heads. He comes with a gourd that he can kind of hold, like to drink his non-alcoholic beverages out of, as well as that big giant mace. The pirate bounty hunter will come with 3 different swords, additional hands, and 2 different heads. And they will be just window box package.
Awesome, thank you.
Yes, sir. Hey,
Hey, is that bow or a belt, or is that plastic, or is that
which belt?
a middle Oni?
The Oni is, it's gonna be a softer plastic. And, you know, we're not tooling it up or anything yet, but it's hard to see in the photo, but those are all just 3D prints that are painted up. But the skirting's like, it's 3 different pieces, and then the little cloth underneath, that's a tiger print. We're gonna try to do a soft goods, but we're not sure just yet, but that's the goal.
It's just paint that looks
Thank you so much.
legit like yarn.
Yeah, I do all the paint masters, so, if you look at the Animal Warriors, it's very much, it pairs really well with Masterverse, Marvel Legends, G.I. Joe Classified. This is a lot more detailed, there's way more paint apps. I think every single figure's got a wash or a dry brushing of some sort. So it's just a little bit more of a high-end type of figure. That's it for me.
Well, hey everybody. Once again, I'm Brandon from Manor Monster Studios. Quick show of hands. Who knows what Grindhouse is? Good, good. What was that?
That too.
Okay, great. So, yeah, I'm up here on the second floor over in the Sycamore room. So you can come by and check out what I've got. Grindhouse is a system for articulation. It's a pegging socket. It was developed by Onel Design many moons ago. And yeah, I am one of the Grindhouse creators. This is a stable of about 12 working artists right now, independent artists like myself, who are generally one-person businesses. Just, yeah, trying to crank out toys in our free time. About 6 years ago, in 2019, I first debuted the first sculpts for our female figure, Officer Kirsta Olafsdottir, the Valkyrie. There have been a lot of hurdles, a lot of hiccups along the way. Again, being a one-person operation, these things happen. But funding is in place, like everything is ready to go, and we are working with a new sculptor to kind of refine the Valkyrie sculpts and get her into production officially this year. I'm super, super excited about this. Been a long time coming. Get a little shot of her wings here. These will be a three-piece wing set that will be articulated, so you can expand them, look nice. Yeah, cool. Spread there. And so again, going back to this Grindhouse thing, every piece of this figure comes apart, and it breaks down and can be, swapped with toys from a dozen different lines. So you can build kind of like Legos with action figures. So this is kind of what that breakdown looks like. As you can see, just every point of articulation is a pretty simple swivel, but it all just pops apart super easy, very durable, playable PVC in a very pocket-sized figure. These are about 3 inches tall. So they have the Masters of the Universe aesthetic, but in a nice pocket-sized figure. Just a little shot pics from the back there. She's most likely just going to come with this, the two-part lance piece. The sword right now is kind of a concept. I may make it in, I may not. Let's see. Yeah, and then one final action render for Valkyrie again. Yeah, that's, I don't have a lot of other exciting things to show off. We were supposed to have 3 exclusives to show. They'll be here next week. But yeah, please come by, see what I have to offer, see the other warlords, the lineup. I'm happy to talk about Grindhouse. I have a lot of other creations from other Grindhouse artists available. I'm happy to talk about the world. They're great little tinker toys for anybody who likes to fidget and build. Just needs a few minutes to take a break every day and mess with something. It's just a super great little STEM toy. I'm a huge Grindhouse advocate. Obviously, it's great for me, but yeah, it's fun toys. So please come by, check it out if you're not familiar. Question, yes?
It seems like a big part of the Grindhouse business model across everybody that's making them is get it now or it's gone. Are there any plans, because you've got a fantastic display case over there in the room that everybody needs to go check out. Are there any plans to revisit any of the stuff that you've done in the past? Because, getting an opportunity to show like this for a lot of people who may not have seen your work to be like, oh my gosh, look at those definitely not G.I. Joe figures in there. Like, to go back and revisit some of those designs.
Sure. Generally, the rule of thumb with Grindhouse community is, yeah, it's one and done. They are extremely limited run figures, and yeah, once they're gone, and that's part of, you know, of BIOS, really. I mean, that's been baked in since the beginning. That said, I will be doing new standard versions of Ognar and Clogger, the two big hero and villain characters that I've released so far. So I'll be re-releasing those in standard colors when Valkyrie hits, so people will be able to come in fresh and like start a good Warlords collection, complete with, you know, the 3 characters that have been released so far, you know, as they were supposed to be represented. Because I do a lot of other, you know, very colorful things. There's always variations. But yes, so I'll be doing those. As far as like doing things like the GI Joes or some of the other tribute figures, you know, you never say never. I've done Cobra Commander 3 times in 3 different versions, so you know. Happy Cobras, sorry, happy Cobras. But yeah, I mean, if there's something that you're particularly interested in, let me know, and I'll put it on the list. But it just comes down to sales, you know, and demand dictates it. So the more people who want to start buying it, the more we'll start rebuying.
If you don't have any of the IOs in your collection, stop by brands and pick up one. Do yourself a favor. If you like toys, they're very toyetic, like, you know, and yeah, and I'm going to echo with you, like, spreading the word about the IO stuff, because I think it's really great. It's been around actually for a long time.
Almost.
Yeah, and a lot of toy folks have never really heard of it. But so if you got a minute, stop by Brand's booth and do yourself a favor and pick up one of those figures. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. Yeah.
I like that it looks just as good outstretched as it does over here.
Awesome. Well, that's it for me.
Okay, cool. I think that kind of wraps us out. We have a little bit of time for a Q&A if we have any questions. Kind of take us back through here.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
No way. You going too fast.
Thank you guys for joining. And again, we've got a few minutes if you have any questions. We can do some Q&A. Do that.
I'll take every opportunity I can to say I think Hack Slash and Operation Monster Force is a match made in heaven.
I will talk to Tim. I'm sure Tim will be very excited.
No.
Thank you guys. Thank you all for coming out. And everybody's busy at the show. Hope you got another question.
Yes, sir. All about heroes. The already in this is right.
I will say that those things are possible. So yes, they've been great to work with thus far. So yeah, expect more on that. I mean, I think it's a license that we're doing, although from what I just read, Jada, I think, just picked up. That's cool. And Jada makes awesome toys. They make amazing stuff. We're good friends with them there too. So my guess is yes, we could, but their stuff's gonna be great. I would think.
The purple backpack for the Rocketeer, I know that's comic accurate.
Yeah.
I also know that the bad guys had a double thruster. I wonder if those will have those again in the
They
largest.
will have a similar looking double thruster.
Interesting, thank you.
Yes. Oh, yeah, so Voyages is still in play. We showed that, you know, showed it a couple shows. We still want to do it. I think it's just a question of when at this time, but definitely we want to do that. We're gonna, Voyages is kind of part of this larger like World of Evil Force line, and we've been following along for a while. We see things like obviously Monster Force comes from that, Voyages does as well. So we're gonna kind of start to fold in a couple of those other the other sub-brands as well. And I'm also gonna mention, I'm not even this slide, I get this question a lot, like, you know, the 1/18 scale and flooring, we have a lot of fans of that stuff. We are continuing to continue to support, you know, flooring scale as well. So we make an announcement online, and people are like, oh, I don't want to do 6-inch now. So we're definitely doing flooring still. You'll see another line of what we will source for pre-order pretty soon. Alrighty. Well, thanks everybody for hanging out. Stop by, folks, groups, like, we would not be giving this if not for everybody in this room, so thank you all for
Hey, I gotta get a good picture with you.
Which room was the